China claims arrest in the OPM hack that is claims it was criminal activity, not state-sponsored. In a meeting on cyber coordination, China's State Councilor of Public Security with U.S. Secretary of Homeland Security and U.S. Attorney General's office, the participants are claiming a positive outcome, which has also revealed that those responsible for the OPM hack did come from China, but were not part of government-sponsored activities. Shortly thereafter, the Ars Technica article was updated as China announced arrest in the OPM hacking case. So great. This means that I need to get my old federal records from the Chinese criminal overlords and not the Chinese government. Much better.
The devil went down to Georgia looking for some data to steal. Grab your popcorn and diet soda because the soap opera that is Georgia's massive privacy gaffe is getting complicated. In October, the Office of Georgia's Secretary of State, Brian Kemp, sent CDs to 12 organizations, including political parties, media agencies, and focus groups who pay the state for legally obtainable voter registration information. Unfortunately, in addition to names, the CD also contained 3 additional fields containing the social security numbers, dates of birth, and driver's license numbers of more than 6 million voters across the state. In November, a class action lawsuit was filed against the Secretary of State for the release of that personal information, as well as for the poor response of the state, which didn't warn a single citizen affected by the breach until it was publicly disclosed. 2 weeks later, Secretary of State Kemp announced that he had fired Gary Cooley, who had been a programmer for the state's IT department for 20 years, who he says was responsible for the inclusion of the sensitive information on the CD. And 2 days ago, Gary Cooley gave an interview to AJC claiming that though he had a part in the breach, namely that he had done what was asked of him, he didn't actually have the security access that would have been required to add the records to the public data file that was burned onto CDs. Long story short, if your job has anything dealing with sensitive information, and all IT jobs deal with sensitive information, document everything.